boxing fans, welcome to Boxing for Real. I'm your host, John Omega, Iron Truth with me. We're here talking about some boxing news for you for this week, and we're talking New Jersey. They brought a new law in, a new boxing rule in, saying every 30 days and every 7 days before the 30 days before a fight and 7 days before a fight, leading up to a fight, there is a mandatory weigh-in for both fighters, and they have to be at certain, I guess, percentage weight. And I think
just in New Jersey.
I think this is an excellent rule.
Absolutely.
I'm all for this rule. This
need it everywhere. Yep.
Absolutely, this needs to go everywhere.
How about having it in Las Vegas, where it happens a lot, by the way?
Yeah, and how about fighting Corrales since you find other people? But anyhow,
can't believe that. They have completely shown favoritism once again. Said there was no need to find Corrales.
After Castillo was fined.
After Castillo was fined. And
we're not going to get off that. We're never going to let them live that down.
And they had the nerve to say it was because the fight didn't have to be canceled that they're not going to fine him. Well, the other fight didn't have to be canceled either. Corrales, bitch ass, pulled out of the fight.
He was the reason.
He made the decision. He could have very easily said, let's fight anyway. Like Casamayor did.
Like Casamayor did.
So, inexcusable.
Absolutely, every way you cut it, there is no way.
Excuse. Absolutely.
And Carrasco's ass beat by Casamayor, so
coming in overweight.
And he would have by Castillo again. He did by Castillo in 4 rounds.
Yeah, and he basically was losing the first fight also.
And he got ass raped in prison, probably.
Listen to his voice, there's no probably about it. But
well, just for a legal reason, probably.
Yeah, but anyway.
And he was a bitch, so it's
the Superfighter tournament has been signed for December 1st, and featuring 8 heavyweights and well 7 that we know of right now. It was going to be 8.
Now it might be tomorrow that they come out with the next one. We don't want your emails saying they said Lance Whitaker is going to be in it now.
Whoever they choose.
And no, he won't win if you said it.
No, absolutely not.
Well, maybe.
But here's a list of the fighters confirmed so far. We have Juan Carlos Gomez, O'Neal Bell, cruiserweight champion. Yep. Chris Bird, Oliver McCall, Jamil McCline, Sinan Samil Sam, who is a replacement for either Calvin Brock or Samuel Peter.
Both men had pulled out.
Yeah, they were both scheduled to be in it, which would have been very good.
This would have been a great tournament. It's
still okay, but not as good, of course.
And
those 2 out.
Ty Fields.
Absolute, the worst fighter in here by far. This guy is a complete joke. He will be gone in the first minute of the first round
He will be gone first round of this tournament, no matter who he fights.
Absolutely.
Any of these guys beat him, absolutely. Even the question mark guy.
TBA
beats.
Yeah, because I'd say it's Lance Whitaker even. He beats him easily.
Hell yeah. Mo Harris beats him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ed Strickland beats him. Well, he doesn't.
Don't know who the 8th person is going to be. We'll have to wait and find out. And possibly also on this card, there's
mystery person. I think let's see. I think it could be
Beryl Williamson would be a possibility.
I think Whitaker is a good choice.
Lance Whitaker. Duncan Dokawari, possibly. Dominic Gwynn. Dominic Gwynn could possibly be.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and he might actually have a
Joe Messi.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Well, he's got to be sanctioned. Well, no, he doesn't have to be sanctioned to fight. They're exhibition fights.
Now, are these 4-round fights?
Yeah, 4-round fights.
Tyson?
Yeah, absolutely. Riddick Bowe. I mean,
$5 million to the winner?
Yeah, and Tyson definitely needs that. Absolutely. That'd be great if he could get in. Maybe he could fight on this after the November 10th.
Hell, before the November 10th. Just go straight to it.
Whatever.
I don't know,
but also discussion about a Roy Jones Jr. versus Paul Briggs match on this card. It will only be a 4-rounder like the rest of the fights on there. Don't know why Jones is discussing that. He still has plenty left in his career to go with actual regular real fights.
And right now, what are your thoughts on this Superfighter thing?
I think it's a pretty good idea. I thought it was better, of course, with Brock and Peter into the mix. Those were 2 of the best heavyweights out there.
I don't like the idea, and here's my whole thing. I like a tournament, but I would like these fights to be 12-rounders.
Yeah, they don't need to be 4 rounds. That's a problem.
And, okay,
for sure.
if you start the first round, it's the first round of the tournament. Say, the qualifying round or whatever you want to call it. okay, have that be 10 rounds or something. But
Yeah.
then semifinals and up.
Hell, even 8 rounds would be
Yeah.
somewhat acceptable. It'd be better than 4. I mean, they're not in. They're not coming out
Semifinals
of
and
the
up, though, 12 rounders.
Yeah, absolutely. And bad idea to have them 4 rounds.
Well, I mean,
obviously.
if Ty Fields is in the fight and he's supposed to win it, or depending on the opponent, we'll take 4-rounder then.
Yeah.
Hell, we'll take 0-rounder
Doesn't
then.
matter. Yeah,
But-
absolutely. But this will add some excitement. You'll get to see the winner 3 times in one night, although that could equal 12 rounds, of course, which is equal to one regular fight.
I'm still kind of worried that this could be a carnival type situation. I hope it doesn't turn into like a fistful of whatever
Yeah.
that Kushner crap was.
pay-per-view was. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want it to be cheesed up like that.
They've already got better fighters by far.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
definitely.
The caliber of fighter is better. That's just this format. I'm
Yeah,
curious
it's the
to
format.
how it'll work.
And they've talked already that they plan, if this does well, that they're going to
Other weight classes.
Yep, other weight classes. Now that could be very interesting.
Welterweights.
Imagine Judah Mayweather in this thing. Imagine if they would have fought in this thing. Judah would have won that fight clearly because he dominated the first 4 rounds.
Of course, Mayweather would have gone in with a
that's
totally
true.
different.
So we
game
don't know
plan.
really.
So we
but
don't really know
going by what happened in their fight, he
in
would
their
have won.
first 4 rounds. Yeah.
So anyway, that would be great to see this kind of thing at welterweight, at these other divisions.
It'd be interesting.
Don't know, yeah. Great
These
might be a little
fights
too.
Do these even count on their
No,
records? I don't
no,
believe
they will not. So once again, they do not count.
And see if they were full fights, they could
They
count
would.
toward their records.
Yep, absolutely.
And we could find out for real. It couldn't be. It wouldn't necessarily be something like.
Well, this guy starts slow, so you know
Yeah.
there's only 4 rounds. So,
Or
you
this
know,
guy
like that.
just decides he can run for 4
Yeah.
rounds.
So
So
I mean,
he
it's
runs-
not enough time at all scheduled
And-
in a fight.
Pulls a mini version of Ray Leonard or something, stealing rounds in the famous fight there.
But anyway, which is a good idea, and he used it well. Ray Leonard used it well. People trying to duplicate it.
Oh,
don't do
also
it too
this
well.
thing. This is what I do like, and it makes it very interesting, very compelling, especially in heavyweights. Open scoring.
Yes, that's right. They will be doing open scoring.
Open scoring, for those of you that don't understand what the hell we're talking about, open scoring is where after each round they tell the boxers, everyone in the arena, what the score is.
They actually know the official judges' scorecards.
Now,
right
I
then.
personally think this about open scoring, it can be good, can be bad. In this format, I think it's excellent.
Yeah, because
In
it's
this-
only 4 rounds.
4 rounds.
Yeah.
And-
12-round fight,
And
it would be bad.
it keeps the judges
Honest,
more
honest.
more honest, because they have to account for that round right then.
But then, and they have to have it known by everybody what they just scored, and
That way they can't go back and manipulate a card
Absolutely.
or something,
Yeah, absolutely.
which they're supposedly not able to do that anyhow. But I find that hard to believe.
Me too. But anyway, so looking forward to that. Unfortunate that it's going to be on the weekend of December 2nd, where there's already 2 other cards scheduled, 2 great cards on Showtime and HBO. They should have saved it for one of those last 2 weeks in December where we have nothing at all to show it then. Once again, competing with everything here, all thrown together at once instead of spacing it out.
Especially this.
Yeah, definitely this. And this is going to be December 1st on pay-per-view. Once again, another pay-per-view.
It's not directly competing, but it's too close
Yeah,
together.
I mean, it's the day before the other 2
too
big
close
fights. Yeah, other 2 big cards. But anyway, other news, Chad Dawson, his eliminator fight for, I believe, the IBF title at light heavyweight with Stipe Drews from Germany has been moved to December 2nd.
As well.
Yep, that's another fight. And that was scheduled for November 18th, as we previously reported.
Get your no-dos, because you're going to need it.
Yeah, and hopefully somebody can send us a link to that fight as well. And Chad Dawson should knock him out very easily, pretty much. Stipe Drew's 1 loss before, and, you know, he's a bum, basically. He's fought nobody's, so...
And I don't mean get your no-dos because that fight will be boring or anything. I mean because all these fights that weekend.